Dealing with angry people, when anger turns to violence. Hello. Have you ever been angry? I'm sure you have. How did it feel? What caused it? Did you lash out physically at furniture or people, or just fume quietly? Have you ever experienced an angry customer or patient or family member and been at a loss as to how to calm things down? Upon reflection, have you maybe sometimes escalated the anger in the other person by arguing or speaking over or interrupting their angry rant? Have you ever seen someone reach a point where they do kick furniture about or even raise a hand to strike you? Do you remember the last really bad row with your spouse? Do you remember the words spoken, shouted? Do you remember the banging of the doors, the threats? Perhaps you remember the violence. Your heart was beating out of your chest. Your head was exploding. You may have felt helpless and wondered why this person who said they loved you can speak so harshly and threaten you so badly. You may have fled to another room to sit and breathe heavily, to gather your thoughts, or perhaps to cry. Anger is powerful, but people who are angry almost never say what they mean or mean what they say. One thing is sure, angry or not, there are limits to what is acceptable behaviour. This audiobook is designed to give you an understanding of what anger is, and when encountered in someone else, what to do and what not to do to calm things down and reach a more rational way forward. Psychologists recognise 3 types of anger. 1. There is hasty and sudden anger, often connected to the impulse for self-preservation. It is shared by human and other animals, and it occurs when the animal, the person, is tormented or trapped. 2. Then there is the more common, settled and deliberate anger, possibly a reaction to perceived deliberate harm or unfair treatment by others. 3. Finally, dispositional anger, often related more to character traits than to instincts or cognitions. Irritability, sullenness and churlishness are examples of this. In this audiobook, we will be focusing mostly on type 2, where the anger is settled and deliberate, possibly a reaction to perceived deliberate harm or unfair treatment. Of course, you may encounter all 3 types. Some examples of the type 2 kind of anger might include a customer who is complaining about the standard of the product they have purchased, or the householder who is angry at the engineer who is trying to get their electricity supply back on, or their heating repaired on a cold winter's day. Whether they are right or wrong, their perception is that you or your organisation is to blame, and they will vent their anger, and hopefully not their violence, on you. Anger is not always a bad thing. In society, it can potentially mobilise psychological resources and boost determination towards correction of wrong behaviours, promotion of social justice, communication of negative sentiment, and redress of grievances. It can also facilitate patience. In contrast, anger can be destructive when it does not find its appropriate outlet and expression. Anger in its strongest form impairs the angry person's ability to process information and to exert cognitive control over their behaviour. An angry person may lose his or her objectivity, empathy, prudence, or thoughtfulness, and may cause harm to themselves or others. Later in this audiobook, I will give you skills to calm things down. But first, I want to provide you with rules and skills should it all go wrong and the angry person attempts to physically harm you. To physically harm you, assuming they have no weapons, they must enter your personal space. What is your personal space? Are you familiar with this concept? If someone is
Sample complete. Ready to continue?